To start it all off, we want to go on ChatGPT and ask it to make a 10-page e-commerce guide on how people can get started with digital product sales. So ask that question or something similar related to finance, and it should give you a downloadable file where all the information on this guide will be in this file. So you can sell this later on as your product. There will be a link in the comments down below or in the description of an example of this guide I have made earlier. So here's a summary on what the guide will be about, as you can see. And you can download the guide here. Or if you don't have ChatGPT, use any AI chat generator and just export it into a PDF converter and you can have that as the file. So don't worry, there is a way around it. So now we've got the file. You can open it up in Chrome or in any other kind of text editor and look over it to make sure that everything's there and looks good for like being put on the market. So now we have proofread the guide and seen that it is good to go. Head over to a website called Hushlink, which is the link in the comments and description. Choose a title for your product. So I'm going to call it the e-commerce store guide. This is not crucial, you don't need to have this title, but you upload your PDF as the file. So that's the file you're selling. You can blur the file or don't blur it for the thumbnail. The thumbnail can also be made using ChatGPT, or you can just use any picture you have of like an ebook or of some trees or cars or anything. It doesn't really matter. The cover photo can be anything. You can leave it blank even. But I'm going to generate a picture for you as an example. So you can go back to your GPT program and ask it to generate an image for e-commerce store guide cover photo. So type this prompt in. It has made the picture. It might take a little while, but here is a really good cover photo for later. So now head over to your Hushlink page and save the image, then upload it as a cover photo for your product. You can also use this photo if you're like making Facebook posts or Twitter posts or even Pinterest to try and drive traffic to your sales online. So watch this. I will also find out that this cover photo did not fit the right resolution. So if you need help, you can Google the resolution. And I found out that the resolution for your Hushlink should be 1600 pixels by 630. Let's see what AI says. 1200 by 630 pixels. So a 1:91 ratio. So just simply use an image resizer if you haven't got the right size. I like the I Love Images image resizer. It's very useful. So don't have the maintain aspect ratio checked. Uncheck that box. Change the size to 1200 by 630 like it said. Press save and you'll be able to download the image. So I've saved it as e-commerce guide cover photo 1. Here is an example of the image. Now just edit the image that you've already put on there, or if it's fine then keep it. Upload and it should fit in as the thumbnail size. You can blur it if you want to. I'm going to choose $19.99 as a price. I'll tell you why. Because let's say it's a $20 sale per link. Choose a extension name. I'm going to call this e-commerce guide for the URL. E-commerce setup. So basically, the reason it's $20 is because let's say you sold 10 of these, you would make $200. Let's say you get $200 for every week through like Instagram posts with this link in your bio, then you're going to be easily making $2,000 per week. Now you drive traffic by sharing your link on social medias.